Hey guys, welcome back to the wheat field. Welcome back to the wheat field. This is a uh kind of like a late reading, not necessarily late like how we usually be late, like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning late, but it's definitely after 10 p.m. PST, 10 p.m. PST on June the 5th, 2023, when we feeling this energy. So we just gonna keep our volume to some sort of level because yeah, it's late. We had a reading earlier today that was like the energy was really heavy, definitely for some specific person, a specific week that we were speaking to. So please beloveds, do not call anything into your life that don't belong to you. Just don't do it. Want to give a shout out to one of my favorite seers. Their name is Heaven, and their channel, one of the channels, I believe they may have more than one, but one of the channels that the one that I watch and catch them on all the time is Saving Grace 999, and they actually have an Etsy store too, and they have decks of cards, and I have one of their sets of cards. Is pretty neat, but they had their comments off on a video, and I love, because speaking with them, because they are super engaging and usually either respond or energetically connect with you, and their reading is always like just hit home. I mean, like they punch. So if you talking about you ever, okay, let me tell you, Ashe, because if you wear your feelings on your sleeve, you might not want to watch her. Okay, I'm just saying. If you don't like nobody cursing, doing a little thing, you might not want to watch her. But when every time I don't mind. Like, do your thing, Miss Heaven. I mean, she the business. I mean, spirits be talking, and when I say you could see and feel that energy, it be like, to what? Okay, so yeah, and I get the fact that today she had her comments off. Is what I'm getting at. And I can understand that because some people get in your comments and they be down through there and they leave you like weird messages. And sometimes it's passive aggressive. You can't really tell whether I could tell what your energy flow is, like which way you trying to go with it. But I always greet people back mostly in love and light. It's always in love, in light, in light. Because love is a spectrum, and some people love in the dark, like, so it'd be like that to what other end of the spectrum. And you could feel when people are coming at you some shady ass kind of way. Ashe. But, she turned her comments off because of that. And I've seen her make adjustments to her readings based on comments folks be leaving. And I get it. She's her own person. She'll go ahead on, do you, because she doing a dang on thing. I mean, her channel is popping. It's like what it is. But at the end of the day, it's like, it's kind of sad because you can see how other people's energy can affect you, and like, people get upset. She shuffle. Like sister girl, you could tell she a spades player because she be shuffling out them cards, okay? And then look, said something mess to her, and now she, like I guess suggested that she put a cloth on her table so it's not so loud. Okay, that's a great accommodation. I can see why she did that. And then it's like people leaving funky comments, like, and she say it very plainly, this might not be for you. It's a collective reading, which is true. If you not coming in and paying to get a personal reading where I just, let squirrel, let me put a pin in that. If you ain't coming in to get the personal reading, then it ain't specifically for you. Bits and pieces might be your story we might pick up on, but it could be a whole nother person that reading is really spot on for. I mean, it's like billions of us across the globe, so how many energies is it that we can pick up on in people's pathways can be told, right? The energy and what's happening out here again around the globe. And I get that sometimes too, where people say things, well, it's like, okay, it may not be for you. It just may not, but it's for someone. And we do the best we can to put them out because that's what we called to do. Like their energy be resonating and hitting me so hard, like I had to step out and speak because the source told me. It commanded me. It's my decree. I was sent to speak. I was sent to see. And to wake up and to see and to speak is a whole thing. And it's kind of sad when, people's comments and their energy make you shift and change your thing. You know what I mean? But I love her, Miss Heaven, Miss Saving Grace 999. When I say I watch your channel all the time because you real and you the truth, and I know what you out here trying to do. And I just pray that you don't let them comments of them other folks change you too much. I mean, whatever you adjust is because that's what you want to do. To what? Okay, we off of that. I just had to say it. What up, y'all? What it do? Welcome back to the We Feel. Welcome to you. We got to calm down a little bit because it's late. We already said that too. And we done got excited. That had my blood boil just a little bit. I'm just saying because it's irritating and I do be seeing it. It's like, okay, I mean, like it's like walking up in somebody else's conversation when they over there talking and be like, oh, well, that ain't me. Well, we wasn't talking to you. I mean, I might lose a few or one or two. I love y'all. Ashe, the message is what the message is. Y'all know how it be when somebody be all up in your business, and maybe that's a part of the message, somebody all up in your business. Ashe, how many times you want to tell somebody to back up and go man theirs? Like if you just do you, the way you putting all this energy over me, how much better off would you be? Ashe, how much more would you have worked through within you if you do you? And that's for them tears too. Because there's somebody out here that's just doing a whole bunch of fuckery. And we keep having to read it. You see? And then folks get upset like it's the same old thing. Well, people keep doing the same shit. And if that's the energy that's going on, then we gotta read it. I mean, it just is what it is. We don't make this shit up. It's what's going on in the We Feel. Like, to what? Come on, y'all. Y'all know, come on, that's what testimony is. Because you get up there and you tell your story and then somebody else understand because they done been through the same shit or they going through it. So if you testifying and you telling your story and somebody else done went through it and they get inspiration from you and find a way to get through, then what do you think us seers see? We read the same energy. Even without you having to get up and testify, we still see it in our third eye. So we come out and give the messages for those who don't have the courage to get up and testify. That's why I do mine the way that I do me. Father called me a certain way. This is my niche. It's testimony meets tarot because I done been through some ish and I pick up on ish. So, I mean, like, I see it. And that goes back to that. We had got squirrel, didn't we? It was something else that we were supposed to say. Can you bring it back to a source? Yes, Ashe. Thank you, Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. It'll come back on in because your girl done totally dropped the pen that it was supposed to be holding it up there. And look, to what? Okay. Have a little grace and mercy with your girl, Ashe. Anywho, back to the disclaimer. This is your girl, Lati, here at Tears and We Tarot Show, where you show enough never know what you gonna get. Y'all got a rant in the beginning just a little bit, because that definitely irritated my spirit. It did. And, like the one we had earlier today, very, very deep energy. Ashe, like, I literally could feel like spirit had me, like whoever energy was tapped into me, like knocking on the door. I almost said heavens though because I'm still thinking about Miss Heaven, but knocking on the door, on her door too, on all of us. I say anybody that's really real out here, boo. I'm saying, because there's some that just sit up here and read cards. They come out, they know the meaning, and they just spit it out. But it's a lot of just intuitive channeled messengers, intuitive readers, and channeled messengers. People who don't use cards at all, and they just, you know, go based on what the spirit is giving them, interpret the energy, or scribe, or just say what's given on to thee. I do all three. More than that, and I'm still discovering, right? I know for sure I scribe, I hear, so I say what I'm being told, so that's that clairaudient right there. I can see, that's that clairvoyant. You know what I mean? I pick up messages from music. I have feelings, sensations, like the spirit had me getting up to go in a space in my bedroom to find this specific thing that somebody else has, and it is affecting them. Not me. But I still had to cleanse my energy and wipe that off. Return it, repel it, rebuke it, block it out. Because it'll stick to you like gum. You ever get a piece of gum on the bottom of your shoe and you be mad as hell trying to pick it out of the cracks and crevices because this thing got, don't let it be like an Air One or something like that, and you got some gum stuck down into the groove of your Air One. You got to pick that out. Don't let it be no dog shit and then fuck around and really do stank like that. I'm just saying. And then you got to look how much you got to do to get rid of it. That's where we be at. You know, and then it be so much because it's a whole bunch of dog owners that don't pick up their dog shit. I mean, they just let their dog shit every fucking where. And then you picking up and you stepping on, you got to be real careful about where you step because it's like so much shit out there. And if we read all the shit, then how much shit is it to read? I look to cleanse my energy, and I even had to ask source, like, I want to do something light in the energy, because that's how we protect ourselves from the fuckery. But it's twofold, you see, because once you brighten up your light, it's like moth to a flame. They on their way to find it. Oh my God, you a light in the dark. I want to go over there and see what that's about. Yeah, I feel you. Yeah, we got energy circling. Please strengthen my circle, strengthen my, block it out. I'm surrounded by the Legion. I'm surrounded by my ancestors. I'm protected. I keep my eyes forward, hands on the plow. I don't have to worry about my back because my ancestors got me all the time, like all the nows. Is that right, Father, Mother? Yes, Ashe. The Legion is with us, and my spirit team don't play. Tuh, what? No. Okay, come after me. You gonna see. They gonna learn today. Sorry, beginning we got here. Thank you so much, Source, for protecting me. For all of my ancestors, the Legion that is with me. Anything and everything that would come against me, they better turn back and flee. Immediate, feel that energy change. They got to back up off of you when you know how to tell them to, Ashe. Command your space and command your energy. You got to shine brightly, and that protects you, but they also are attracted to your light, again, like moths to a flame. Knowing your spiritual strength, again, meditate and ask for your spiritual name so you can know who you are in the spirit. Command your spiritual tools. Hearken your ears, tune your ear chakras so that you can hear in the spirit. Thank you, Father. Thank you, Father. Edify me, strengthen me. Ooh, yes. Strengthen me. Yes, yes. Perfect me in the spirit. It's a yoke on my shoulders, and with your perfection, I can bear it. Yes. Ooh, I can feel that crack. Straighten up that back. Strengthen that foundation. As above, so below. We get sealed up and we'll be ready to go. We not quite right there yet because we still got a few more words to pray. Because we know them things is lurking. They trying to get in, Ashe. Open up, let it out, let it flow. That's what the source say. Let it out, let it flow. That's what we finna do. And we gonna also remember that love is the key. Yes, it is. Love is the key. And I'm talking about love and light, okay? Not that dark shit. You mess around and be left out there with all of them Western ones that's damned and committed to roam the plane to and fro, looking for anybody that they may come for. And they might want to sit out there, but just like your ops, they gonna have to sit on the outside and watch, because they can't get in. Your spiritual team is circling, okay? And you are in the midst, protected. Yes, protected. Brighten up your light, brighten up your lumens. Father, come forward. Mother too. The whole source, I'm calling on you. I'm seeking you. Asking. Spend time on you. Balance yourself out. Balance. Balance. Balance your light. Balance your lumens. Balance your energy. That way you can face and recognize anything that's coming against you. You balance and you can feel what's coming against you. You know when that energy ain't right. And you could discern what you're supposed to do. You could discern what you're supposed to do. Call on your spiritual team and have them come in and help you. Call on the source, the whole source, the one that made your light. Yes. Balance your energy, masculine and female alike. Yes. Don't be tilted from one side to the other, off kilter. Focus, straight, down the line. Balance. Yes. Listen and connect to your intuition. Use the breath. Meditate. Meditate. You have a sensitive antenna. There's a lot of people out here that's sensitive, that's gifted, they are empathic, and if you got that type of light, then you definitely gonna have a whole bunch of ops coming after you, because again, they see that light. If they sitting in the darkness, you know how far off you can see a single candle. Single candle in complete darkness for like 14 miles away. You could see that light. So just imagine how dark it is in this realm for real, Ashe. And if your light is burning like that, it's a lot of energies that see you. And you're going to attract them to you. And say to stay balanced, to stay edified, to stay fortified in the spirit. Keep your foundation strong. Tune your ears, balance all of your chakras. You can hear it, you can feel it, you can sense it when something ain't right. And if it ain't right, follow your gut, follow your instinct. You can touch a thing and feel it. You can smell the stench, the stink, a spiritual stench that's on something or on someone that make you be like, But the only way you get there is to do this, to spend time on you. Yes. So again, you can discern and decipher and transmute the energy of everything that you've been through and use it as fuel to lift you, to raise you, to grow you, to strengthen you. Everything that comes to you is a challenge for you so that you can be a better version, a higher version of you. Of course, you the only thing that you competing against is yourself from yesterday, right? So if you get better and stronger every single day, you more equipped for the spiritual fight. We forget that we are in a spiritual battle all the time. Your spirit is battling. And to feed it, to balance it, to transmute the energy, it's like taking spiritual hits and you never heal from any of the injuries. When we talk about wounded warriors, you know, it's like a thing. Like, oh, they are a wounded warrior. Yeah, but no, they got to heal. Because wounded warrior needs to heal so that they can be strong enough to do what? Heal. To continue to fight. If you're a wounded healer, then you need to heal so that you can heal. But if you're just a wounded warrior, then you still need to heal so that you can fight. We get downtrodden and beat down and depressed because we don't balance out our energies. We just sit in the mess. We sit in that emotion instead of using it as fuel, breaking it down and letting it fall away from you. Getting what you need that's going to edify you, teach you, learn you, grow you, strengthen you. Right? Take you to a whole nother level. But we know what's going to be there when you get to that new level. And it's time to do what? Get back in the game. Start from that level, battling all those new things. And then there we go. We got coming up against the test. The new level of that level. And this comes with a whole bag of mess. And then again, we go through the cycle of taking all of those spiritual hits and heal from it. Transmute that energy. Get what you need from it, Ashe. You let it fall away and be good to fight another day. Like Pop say, they sissified. They don't, you know what I mean? Put up your dukes. You learn how to fight another day. Not to say that people don't go through some heavy shit, because we do. Some stuff that will really, really, really depress you. Make you get down to the point where you don't, okay? That's why it's serious to transmute that energy and let it fall away. Offer it up onto the source who knows how to transmute it, what to do with it, giving you back what you need so that you could be edified and perfected. Being able to be strong and bear the yoke, because it's a yoke on your shoulder. And sometimes that shit could be heavy, like going uphill pushing a boulder. Okay? What helps you move those mountains and make them fall down? You could just stand in front of it and tell it to move the fuck around. You being girded in the spirit, knowing what you're looking at, being spiritually grounded, and knowing the word of the source and everything around you when you hear it. You could speak to that mountain and tell it to move. You could, anything that's in your way, like the Red Sea, it'll part ways. It'll make a way, a pathway straight over any and everything that you looking at, that you facing. Just walk right through that shit. You command it. Father said it's time to move on. Anything and everything, I pray that you give it up to the source. Everything, Ashe, offer it up to the Father. And because the source of our light, balance, masculine and female, mother and father, both, give you the strength and the compassion so that you can go forward. Feeling good, feeling healed, full of compassion still, love and light, brighten you up. Then they're going to be trying to figure out, how do they do it? So what? This is the recipe. Giving everything up unto thee, the one that made thee, that called your light from out of infinity, eternity. You are eternal. You are immortal. The vessel that you in, it'll pass away from ashes to ashes, dust to dust. But your light, to what? No. And that's just what it is. Speak to your maker. They already know the biz. The infinite intelligence syncopates all things, and the breath of life fills you. Let it out. Let it flow. Open up the heart to feel. Keep it open. If you close it off, how do you even know what you need to heal? Spend time balancing you. Spend time on yourself. Balance yourself out. You will be edified, and everything you went through will strengthen you. And you can see that with confidence, because if you look back, you will see how much you've been through. How much the source has brought you through. Because we say it all the time, the source, our Father, has brought us a mighty long way. And to bring in that mother energy and recognize and acknowledge that, Ashe, gives us the nurturing, the comforting, the compassion, the healing that we need. Because sometimes we don't have a mother to help us do it in the physicality. But that grand cosmic mother is still there. And I could feel that presence Even the things, I mean, I still have mine that's still here with me. But there's places and things that still need healing. Things that only that cosmic mother energy can do. Because guess what? My human mother is healing too. We talking about generational things that we are all breaking curses. So the curse breakers, guess what? We get it the worst. Because it's energies that don't want us to get over it, to get over that hurdle, to beat these challenges, to get to the next level. Again, we still fighting them old dragons, the same old devil. It's still out there trying to keep you from, I mean, and we talk about it all the time, but then we disconnect. It's like that cognitive dissonance, like the diaspora, or how do you say diaspora, or something like that, that keeps us from really bringing the pieces together. Creation is whole and creation is complete. There's nothing broken and there's nothing missing. And to balance yourself out, look at yourself as a whole entity. Everything, everything. We talk about abundance, but it's not just the money. It's not. It is your health for longevity. It is your mental health for stability. It is your emotional health for loving and feeling. And then it's the coin that's just that in the now currency. Representation of the flow. So that you can have your heart's desires because you done did all the other work. You protect it, we offer everything up to the source, and you will see how the source will gird thee, protect thee, put a helmet and a breastplate and a sword in your hand, and you ain't got to watch your back because your ancestors got that well at hand. Eyes forward. It's time to go. You are your greatest gift. Many of us don't know. Feel and release. Again, you don't know what you need to heal if you don't feel. And it will weigh you down, clog you up, stop you from getting to where you're going if you don't get that energy out and get unstuck. If your gears is stuck, they can't turn. Your engine can't turn over. It's puddling, putting and sputtering and backfiring, and it's like, why can't I get no forward movement, no forward trajectory? And then you be sitting up there really scratching your head like, to what? What is it? Father. Not calling for the mother. Why? Because they took her out the picture. Yeah. Source say it's time to do it differently. Let's do it different, Let's do it different. Slight adjustment, slight adjustment. It ain't got to be much. You want this away? No, leave it out, Ashe. It ain't got to be much. Sometimes it's just a little bit adjustment in how we say things, how we pray things, how we look at things. Are you transmuting? It's just sitting, rotting on the inside of thing, and then what does that happen to your system? Wait. I feel voice of the soul. Following the path of another. But if we come back to the source, that which called our light, made us by its infinite intelligence, and fills us with the breath of life, nothing will ever hold power over you. It won't. Why? Because no weapon formed against you can prosper. But if you are not transmuting your energy, changing it, breaking it down, acknowledging self, introspection, even holding self accountable, releasing no judgment, no judgment, no judgment onto you, no judgment onto them. That might be hard to do, but practice it. Adjustment. This is one of those things we are tuning into. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you just like I love me, beloved. And I ain't going to tell you nothing that I haven't done, and I ain't going to serve you nothing that I wouldn't eat. And that's just real. Just real. I ain't going to serve you nothing that I wouldn't eat. Love. Like I said, I love you. I love you. Love and light. Like the light frequency, like the sympathy, the empathy. Yes. Communicating with each other for understanding so that we can give compassion to one another. And do that on a daily, learning about each other, Ashe, so that we can gain knowledge and practice it. Practice that knowledge over and over and over again until we get to wisdom. Continuing the learning. Becoming masters at it so that we can ascend. Ascended masters, yeah, that's where that begins. We do that, and we just keep going and we ascend ourselves being masters at it. We unite. That is the pathway to peace and harmony. Anything that's in my space is outside of the circle. My ancestors got me. We are whole and we are complete. There's nothing broken and there's nothing missing. I have the force of my ancestors in all of eternity with me. All of eternity is with me. Why? Because everything is now. Everything is now. Yes, beloved. We unite and come together in harmony. We serve that up back onto the source. You talking about a magnification that's like the what? Huh. Because we are creation. And we are whole and we are complete. There's nothing broken and there's nothing missing. The source, the creator of my light, pull me into the holiest of holies, your sanctuary, and protect me. I am surrounded by eternity. If you would give me the spiritual tools that I need right now, Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. But there are still dragons in this day that I've been ordained, decreed to come and slay. And we are not afraid. We know that too for that. Fear over faith. Every day, every day. Ain't no punks over here. We ain't sissified. We square up, shoulders back. What? Oh yeah. We don't play no games. We don't play no games. None at all. None at all. We said we was doing it in love. Love and light. And my light brightened my lumens to the max. That's all I need to fight. I keep my eyes forward and do what the source told me to do. Anger and happiness. Which one are you going to lean into? Love and light. Karmic messages here. Because that's what them karmics want you to do. They want you to fall from grace. They want you to lean into the anger and stay. Ashe. 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 Father, say them negative energies are circling trying to get to me, but I'm safe and protected in the center. Yes, and I know. Yes, Father. Yes, yes, yes. Karmics. Father, any energy that will come against me, I'll offer that energy up to the source that made me. Ooh. I'll offer it up to the source. Because the source made everything in creation, all things, good and evil. It belongs to the Father. It belongs to the Mother. They made it, yes. Duality, what we are called from. And I offer it back up to the source from whence it came. Because the source commands all things, yes. And in that day, the source will judge what it is that is right and righteous to do. Because I'm just me and I don't know what to do. I don't want to speak out anything that would cause an error that would be returned onto my life. I call back the power of my words and I use my power to bind them. Anything that will present an error onto me, we call it back, and we initiate the binding. That's why we offer everything up to the Father. I got out of the habit of doing the return because I don't want to cycle negative energy. I have learned everything is on to the source that called me to use it, to transmute it, and get back onto me that which I need. Because the challenges do edify me. I learn from this so I can be a better me. I learn from it so I can be a better me. I can raise me up. I can lift me up to become everything I was destined to be. So I can complete the job that I was sent to do. And that's why I'm on here, sharing it with you. Again, source. I offer all things up to the source that made me, that made my light. And I offer the tears, those karmics, those ops up to the Father. Why? Because the Father made it. The source, mother, father, duality, the source, the whole. They are a part of eternity too. I offer it up to the source that made us because the source knows what to do. The infinite intelligence that syncopates all things. Source, get your kid. Yes, get your kid. That's what I ask. Because source pulling me back. I'm praying it over me too. Because I need to keep the Father, the source, the mother energy in front of me at all times. Because I don't even know what I'm doing. I need to. It's repressed. I be needing that to guide my way. Not probably, it is what it is, I say. Go with your girl. Submit. I have submitted my vessel onto the source that made my light, that made my vessel, that called me, made me in his likeness. Duality. Mother, father, energy. All of my ancestors in between. They are here with me, protecting me, guiding me, helping me. Just like you. Somebody got some regrets. Challenged with regrets. Yeah, I feel like that's them other ones. I ain't gonna say they gonna get it. We ain't gonna say that. Because guess what? It's not me. It's not. It's the source that calls all things. It's the source that judges all things. It's the source that does it righteously. Because I got too many specks in my eye for me to see that clearly. To know what to do with it? I offer up to the Father and ask the Father to transmute it. Giving back onto me what I need so that I can continue about the source's business. That yoke that's on my shoulders, that decree, yes, I proudly carry it. And I know that with my ancestors, the source itself, I'm strong enough to bear it. As are you, my we, as are you. Offer all things up to the source that made you, that called you. That way you don't fall. You don't stumble. You can break down walls like Jericho, crumble. When I moves like an earthquake, rumble. Burden of tears. We can put that in reverse. Not to say that you don't ever feel like purging, because sometimes you really do need to get it out. I'm hearing the word hearse. Something is going to transition. We see regrets in a challenge. We see burden of tears in a reverse. We see happiness. So them two to me is clarifying. A message to pass on. Happiness and a message to pass on are both 6. Burden of tears is a 3. So something is going to result from tears being over, like no more crying. Crying is over with. Happiness will ensue. And it's a message to pass on. Yeah, and it's a spiritual message too. It could be, yeah, reunion. Something coming back together. And the 2 and the 7 is a 9. That's like anxiety. That's, I hear the word depression. It almost feels like a clashing of 2 things like coming together, and I feel like I don't get good energy off of this right now. I don't. Usually reunion is like either you coming back in this. Oh. I feel like this right here in this instance is saying a spiritual reunion, and it's something that's going to happen soon. I feel like a person is going to come face to face with themselves. Yeah, face to face with themselves. What did I say? Secrets that they've been holding and harboring is bringing in some karma. I'm telling you, somebody getting ready to face their self, their spiritual self. It's like spirit to spirit reunion. And this is one person. This is not you coming together with a soulmate. It's like being recombinated in the spirit for the source's sake. I told you I heard the word hearse. I'm about to get the kipper and see what's in there. Mirror effect. Yeah, see, Father told me to pull. There's something else down in there. It's a warning. If something is coming after somebody, and I know, yeah, reproach. Take a different approach. Take a different approach. So, yeah, this is a message to free you for sure. It's a message to guide you. Yep. Father say, take a different approach. Turn away, walk away, do something different, Ashe. The person, we are covered in light, and it's something that's coming after you. It's something that's been after you. It's been something that's been chasing you, something that's been on you, something that's been circling you. Probably, I can't make it up. I cannot make it up. I told you, I keep hearing the word hearse. Somebody gonna meet their maker if they don't back the fuck up off of you. I'm telling you, because something is going on. You see this 1 and a 2 is a 3. You got a spiritual calling. Somebody out there has a spiritual calling on them. And it's something about you, about your light, about your spirit. It's your decree why you are here. And I don't even know if you know it. Maybe you need to balance yourself out. We kept seeing that, getting in tune with you, with your spirit self, spending time with you so that you can find out who you are and what you're supposed to do. Because it's some energies that's circling you, that is around you, trying to get to you. But your spirit team is strong. You protect it. But you want to make sure that you ain't got no holes in your armor, no cracks, no crevices. Because them energies are crafty. They sneaky. They will find any place to get in. It could be somebody that's trying to get to you on some sneaky link, some hookup, some can I come back around the block? Like, no to what? No. Feel it out. Feel your energy flow. But you have to be in tune with self so that you can really, really know. Because again, they ancient old, ages upon ages upon ages upon ages. And they know how to get next to us, Ashe. But somebody finna end up sick for fucking with a privileged lady. A privileged spirit. A favored spirit. Didn't I say somebody that you close to, somebody that you might have been in communication with, a loving relationship with? This, you may not even be with this person no more, but female energy, wise in the spirit. I feel like your spirit is old, but you're not old. You might be a fairly young person, and there's something coming after you to steal. I feel like energy vampire, something that's been sucking on you, something that don't want you to reach your destiny. It's something that's trying to steal your destiny. Yeah, it don't want you to go forward to your destiny. That 3 and that 5 is an 8. That's the sign of eternity, infinity, Ashe. And they don't want you to get there. You want me to take this off? Yes. Judgment. Judgment is coming. They on their way. They on their way to judgment. I say either they trying to get to you, come to you, but it's been judgment. It's blocking it. Judgment. They gonna mess around and be sick. They ain't gonna make it something because they trying to steal your destiny. They trying to steal from you. Energy, your love, your light. Suck off of thee, I hear. Somebody that's in your home, in your community, somebody that's around you. It might be somebody that you used to trust. It might be, again, I feel it's somebody that you were in relationship with for real. So you definitely had a trusting spirit for them. And I feel like your destiny is going to take you to distant horizons. It's going to be something that, again, that you are decreed to do. And, yeah. Great fortune is awaiting you. It's something that you are destined to do, and they are trying to steal that destiny from you. What did I say? They trying to steal it. They are on their way. I feel like this train, like it's steaming up. They are, look at this person. You could be on your way towards your destiny, but I feel like these energies that's in the back is watching me. Can you see these folks standing back here? Somebody watching you. I feel like watching you go off to do what did I say? Distant horizons. Go off. And somebody want to stop it. They want to steal your opportunity to go off and do what it is that you're... They want to steal your opportunity to... It's 2 decks. This is just 2. So it's only 2 cards. So the likelihood of all of these cards and me splitting this one on the bottom and split right on the other one is like, to what? This is a message from the source. A spiritual message. The source already said. Not only is it a warning, a message to those ones that's in that karmic ass energy. They better back the fuck up before they meet their maker, Ashe. Somebody finna meet their maker for the secrets that they holding, but the source said that this is a spiritual message for you. And when you hear it, you're going to feel it. It will resonate with you. So if it don't resonate, don't take it. It ain't for you. If it don't resonate, don't take it. It ain't for you. And don't call nothing into your life that don't belong to you. Somebody is doing some nasty work, or this is you trying to just do your thing and do what the source told you to do. But I feel like it's somebody working against you. It's somebody that wants to stop you. They want to keep you from reaching your destiny. They don't, yeah, they want to stop you. They thinking about it, plotting on you. But all of it is going to be stopped because you protected. Your ancestors, your spiritual teams got you. But make sure you stay prayed up and blessed up so there ain't no cracks, no crevices, none of that. You stay focused and you don't willingly allow or have something call something in. That's why fathers say adjust your language. Thank you, Father. Thank you, Mother. Yes, for your good advice, for comforting me, for keeping me, giving me your compassion, your understanding. Yes. You are very mature in the spirit. Very mature in the spirit. You got Mother. Yes. This one. You got an expectation. That energy, Mother Spirit, is protecting you. Yes, not only do I feel it that way, our mother, cosmic grandmother, is protecting you while you sit here and wait. Maybe they have an expectation for you. You're not the one with the expectation, or maybe you just working and you trying to, could be both. Take it how it resonates. I definitely feel that you waiting on something. That you have an expectation for something to end. With the 2 and the 8 is a 10. You waiting on an ability to move forward, to transform, to go through your metamorphosis. You waiting on it. Almost feel like hermit energy, like being in a cocoon and you waiting to burst forward, to be allowed out. You see how she in the house looking out the mirror, out the window. I was almost saying mirror. But you can see yourself in this window too. So it has a mirror effect with you looking at you, all while waiting on the change to ensue, to just where you could burst open and you can come on out. So you may have an expectation of getting out, or maybe being restored, right? Because somebody is stealing from you. Maybe you need to heal and rest, and you in hermit space, and that's really what you need to do. Spend time with you. Spend time with you. Spend time on you. Yeah. Mother energy. I done bit my tongue chewing this gum. Mother says, spend time on you. Balance yourself out, so you can be strong. And that's the message. That's the message. Spend time on you. Balance yourself out. Yes. That's the message. Spiritual message. That was it. That's it. Okay. Anything else in here, Father? Ashe, ashe, ashe. But it's a judgment coming from an energy that's coming against you. Or the Father say, because we saw a mother come out, Father, right? Father say that it is a judgment coming for whoever is coming against their beloved. Oh, yes. Because we saw that you was privileged in the spirit. That you in this holding place, this cocoon, spending time on you in that hermit space, getting in tune with the source. Yo, both sides coming in balance, listening. And yeah, I hear the spirit. You can hear it. Like you have a calling and you hear it. You have a calling and you hear it. And it's something that's coming against you to stop you from getting underway. And whatever it is, your spirit team, the source itself, is finna judge them, Ashe. And I saw that with that mirror effect, like that reunion coming together in the spirit, and it's finna happen real soon. And I was feeling that hearse. And if it came out of this kip where I was... But whoever this energy is that's getting judged, oh, they gonna be in despair. You talking about not hired for nothing, no spiritual work, no nothing. No, they gonna have to sit down and think about it. I mean, heal in the spirit. Because I'm telling you, I ain't got to see the card. I hear it. Yeah, because they was false. They was false and fake. And they came against you to steal your abundance, Ashe. But whatever was taken from you was going to be returned. And it's probably going to come back unexpectedly, or a way that you didn't expect. Yeah, because the Father has your back. And there's nothing for you to be concerned with. It's not. Them tears, oh, they should be worried. They should be shaking in their boots for getting in your way, in your pathway, and trying to stop you. And I told you, if they don't back the hell up, this is where they're going to be. What is that 1 and that 9? It equals to the 10. And as soon as this is done and over with, transition, metamorphosis is coming for you, wheat. You going to bust the hell out of this motherfucking window seat that you sitting in. Can I get a window seat? Because you're a privileged lady. And what did I say? You got a destiny. And with that, we done. Ashe. Father said we got it out. We came to say what we came to say. Yeah, beloved. They better leave you alone. They didn't know who you was when they rolled up against you, or when they came strolling along. But you might have been sent. You might have been sent their way. You never know what the Father's work is for you, Ashe. You just don't. You could be going on in your merry little way and just doing what you do, being loving in your light, and just being all beautiful and lush. Yeah, not even knowing that it's not you. It's the source using you. It's who? The source using you. Thank you, Father, for these messages and helping me do it, because it's definitely a spiritual message. And I pray the first person that is to hear it, that you bring them to this space so that they can get it and that they resonate. Again, don't call nothing into your life that don't fit, because the Father said, this is a free message, a message of freedom. It's a message coming to you that's going to free you so that you can move around and you can do what you was called to do. And to the next now, y'all, I love you just like I love me, because I love the source that made me by its infinite intelligence and fills me with the breath of life. To what? They better back the fuck up off of you, or they going to see my father, my mother's might. To the next now, y'all, I love you. Ashe.